In this video, we will discuss how much money do you need to retire. Now, retirement is normally thought of as something you do in the 60s or 70s, but that's necessarily not true. A lot of people are able to retire in the 30s and 40s. And the reason why they are able to do that is because they have saved a certain amount of money, which will generate enough returns that they can just live off of that. What it basically implies is that you have enough money so that you don't need to work a day in your life. That doesn't necessarily mean that you just stop working or you do not have hobbies or you do not basically do anything. It simply means that you don't need to work if you do not want to, or you can leave your job if you do not like it. And basically, this money, the amount of money this is 25 times your annual expenses. And this comes from the 4% rule, which states that if you invest 25 times of your annual expenses in the S&P 500, you can expect a 7% rate of return. And based on a 2% rate of inflation, you can safely withdraw 4% of that money and live off of that. So let's assume that in the country you live in or in the state you live in, your annual expenses or your projected annual expenses in retirement are about $2,000 a month. So that would tell you that you would have $24,000 a year in expenses, and $24,000 into 25 is $600,000. So a 4% rate of return on $600,000 would give you $24,000 a year, which you can live off, and the rest 3% you give off, you get a 7% rate of return from S&P 500. You can just keep that so that inflation doesn't bother you. And if you live in a cheaper cost of living area, let's say your annual expenses are $1,000 a month or $12,000 a year, that would imply you need 12,000 into 25. That is $300,000 in savings, so that you can just safely invest that in S&P 500 or something similar, get a 7% rate of return without lifting a finger, and live off 4% of that money, of that gain that you get on that principal amount. Just remember that you need to save 25 times your annual living expenses to be able to retire. Figure out what your annual living expenses will be, or if you can move to a cheaper cost of living area in your retirement, and if you have 25 times of that saved up, and once you have, you can retire. Another way to look at this retirement number is to think about this in terms of your savings rate, because of course you will not save all this amount in one go. You will be saving monthly this amount a little by little, and you would be investing that amount back into the S&P 500 or whatever investments you want to invest on. So based off this, if you think about savings rate, remember that if you save about, let's say, 25% of your takeaway income, you can retire in 32 years. It's an oversimplification, but in terms of savings rate and on the assumption that you will be reinvesting the money you are saving back into the stock market or the equities market, that gives you a 7% rate of return. So every year your money grows a little bit more. On a 25% savings rate, you will be able to retire in 32 years. If you save 50% of your income, you can retire in 17 years. So you can save 15 years of your life. You can bring down the number of years you need to work for retirement from 32 years to 17 years by increasing your savings rate from 25% to 50%. And if you increase it to 75%, you can literally retire in 7 years, which is a lot of what tech workers in the Silicon Valley do. They have high salaries, so they are able to save about 75% of their income, and they retire within 7 to 10 years. Of course, this is not doable for everyone, but you should always remember this is a good mental model for you, that your savings rate will directly affect the number of years it will take you to retire. And sometimes you don't even need to save all the money. For example, if you have a passion project, you think you will be able to work off in retirement that will generate 10 to 20% of your retirement income, then you can basically just save 80% of that money that you need to retire, because you know that 20% of the income you will be able to generate from your passion project. So do not throw away years of your life by having a very costly lifestyle. Try to reduce your expenses, because your savings rate will directly impact the number of years you need to work so that you are able to retire. Remember, 25% would basically imply 32 years of work, 50% 17 years, and 75% 7 years, based on the fact that you will be taking whatever money you are saving and investing it back into something like the S&P 500, which gives you a 7% rate of return year over year. All right, guys, hope you found this video helpful. Just think about this as a mental goal or an objective. Figure out the amount of money you need to retire, 25 times your annual expenses, as well as think about this in terms of your savings rate, and make a plan for the next 10, 15 years of your life. If you earn a little bit more through side hustles, or if you get a promotion, do not increase your expenses. Remember that your savings rate will directly impact the number of years you need to work. And once you have that objective in mind, you know exactly where you are headed, how much money you need to retire, what savings rate you need to achieve, and then you can slowly work towards that.